Hello, what's your name?
So my name is Sylvain.
Nice to meet you, Sylvain. We are at Founders Park in Johnson City on April 19th. What brought you out today?
Well, today we had this big national day of protest all across the country, and so we organized here with about 15 organizations a big march and then a big rally here on Founders Park in Johnson City. So that I'm here to help out with the organizing and the volunteering and make sure that everything was actually going pretty well and smoothly throughout the day.
And what are some specific topics? I know there's a bunch. Are there a select few that are personally impacting you or mean more to you?
So education is, to me, number one. We've seen a direct assault on education, on public education, but also on private education by the administration. Threatening to pull funding that actually goes to research and to medical research, and making sure that we cure diseases, taken out of university in retaliation for bogus claims. That to me is very dear to my heart, because education is what gives the next generations the tools they need to be thriving and have a successful life, and we're robbing our youth of that future, and I think that must be fought at all costs. Second, I would say the environment. All of the attacks on the EPA, the deregulation, the removal of every oversight organization, so that big companies that, by the way, donated a lot of money to Trump can pollute as much as they want, to me is disgusting. We're again killing our planet. We're doing nothing to make things better for the next generations to come, and I think that's a problem. We also need to fight for our veterans. We have the VA right here, and they are cutting all of the funding. They're cutting staffing. We know people are going to be suffering because they're not going to get the care or the support they need as veterans. And that really is a broken promise of America if we can care for our veterans. So I'll add justice to it, because the saga of Mr. Garcia, who is now still in El Salvador in a supermax prison over there, when the administration refuses to bring him back, is absolutely abhorrent. They recognize that they made a mistake in deporting him, but now they want to do nothing about it, and they are spreading lies about who he is, when he's a good father and somebody who contributes to his community and should be brought back. And this is, you can see little by little the dismantlement of every aspect of our institution to just serve the powerful and those who want even more power and even more money. So we have to fight back, we have to stand up and keep doing that every weekend here in Johnson City and around the country.
Perfect, thank you. And how do you suggest people get involved locally?
Great question. So people need to show up. That's the big thing. You got to show up. When we announce protests or days of action, people got to come, bring their friends, bring their neighbors, bring their families, and be there, because the more collective voice we have and can show, the more we can actually affect some change. Now, there are 15 plus organizations just in our regions who are fighting back all together. Some are political organizations, so I'm part of the Democratic Party. There are plenty of non-political organizations as well, community organizations that want to make an impact. Join those organizations. Come, volunteer, donate money, donate your time, and show up to say that enough is enough. Together, I really believe that when we all come together from every stride of life, then we're going to effect some real change and get rid of this chaos that we are experiencing right now. I would say to people who don't support this, you shouldn't wait for this to affect you to actually get involved. Because at some point, it will affect you. It will affect your family. It will affect your kids. It's going to affect your neighbors and your loved ones. We've seen the attack on students, on our community organizations, on immigrants, on foreigners. We've seen it on our veterans, on people who care about the environment. At some point, it's going to reach you. And you cannot wait to be the last person standing, because then you have zero power. And so we have to come together. We have to fight for what's right. And we have to fight for the values of America that are currently being destroyed.
Awesome. Thank you so much for taking the time. Is there anything else you'd like to say?
My pleasure. People get involved, bring a friend, and let's stand up together and fight back.
Awesome. Have a good one. Thank you.
You take care.